All right, this one's coming from True Off My Chest. Content warning for violence/death. Title: My negligence cost my partner her life, and I'm about to lose everything.
Oh my God.
I, 35 male, have been married to Lisa, 28 female, for 3 years, together for 7. A year ago, I fell deeply in love with Amy, 24 female, and had been planning to end my marriage for her. I know it's terrible and not what my wife deserves, but we were the real thing. 2 weeks ago, Amy had an allergic reaction when we were getting food after work, but she used her EpiPen and seemed mostly okay afterwards. She usually gets checked out at the hospital after a reaction, but I asked if I could take her home and she could get her friend to drive her there because my wife was expecting me back. All I know is that she had a secondary reaction that evening and died. I
Jeez.
didn't even find out about it until the following Monday through a work email.
Oh my God.
It has been eating me up ever since, and I will never forgive myself for not sacrificing an hour of my time to possibly save her. I sent some childish messages to Amy when I didn't hear from her over the weekend because I thought she was angry I didn't take her to the hospital. I'm thankful she never saw them and ashamed that I assumed the worst. Our relationship was great, and the highs far outweigh the lows, but I've always hated being ignored and lose my cool when it happens. It is not a regular occurrence, and I would have more than made it up to her. Yesterday at work, HR and legal were in the CEO's office all day, and my manager ended up canceling our project meeting because he was in with them all afternoon. I was on the edge, but an affair isn't exactly a corporate crisis, and I thought something would have happened if anyone knew. I am now 99% certain it was about me. A few hours ago, I received a message from Amy's phone which said, "This is Amy's brother, Tom. I want you to know it was me." I tried to call, but it went straight to voicemail, and none of the messages have been delivered. I tried to call my manager more times than I should have, and he sent me a message saying, "Please don't contact me until Monday morning. I can't discuss anything with you right now." So it looks like my universe is going to collapse. I'm going to be fired, and my wife will definitely find out why. All I can do is hope that Amy's brother only showed them the messages from that weekend, and they were bad enough. I have no family except my wife and daughter and nowhere to go. All my friends are either people I've met through my wife or my colleagues. On Monday, everything I've spent over a decade working towards will disappear, and I can't stop it. I can't talk to anyone about it, so here I am. I know cheaters are the devil, so I'm not expecting sympathy, but this is making my chest hurt, and I need to get it out there.
This one is making me feel weird. Like am I supposed to have sympathy for him or like hate because he's still actively like not telling his wife. Like he's still lying. He's still a cheating piece of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, his world is crumbling, and I honestly want to say like I don't know, that's like the karmic universe for you. Like it's sad that she died. Like yes, on like a human level, obviously this is like really sad.
Very
to
sad.
be like he could have saved her. Like he will have to live with that for the rest of his life, and that is sad. But on like it's tough because like I don't know how to feel right now actually.
It's a complicated one.
Yeah. Like I do have a bit remorse, but like at the same time I don't. I'm like you're gross.
Yeah.
You're scum of the earth. Like yes, you are the devil. Like
Yeah.
like sorry, not sorry. I don't know.
I don't feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Top comment. Tom has real Olenna Tyrell energy. True king shit. That's the old lady from Game of Thrones.
Oh.
As she was dying, she told Jaime that she was the one who killed his son.
I don't remember that.
Whatever.
Wait, who's Tom?
Tom is the brother that he texted her from her phone saying, "This is Amy's brother, Tom. I want you to know it was me."
Honestly, that is king energy right there.
So he told his work, or his sister's work, about what he found on her phone, I guess.
Good.
And then the reply to that comment, realistically, I can't blame him. His sister is dead because Cheater McCheaterface over here had other things to do. He can't have him arrested, but he can otherwise ruin his life.
Yeah. When life gives you lemons, you do whatever the heck you can to make lemonade.
Yeah.
Like, if this is a gift sitting in your lap, the best form of revenge is to ruin his life.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, the absolute worst thing here isn't losing your wife, family, job, or your support system. It's living with your guilt.
yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn.
So there's an update. I've been consistently harassed for an update since posting, so please take it. Gloat because you're such wonderful people in comparison. Then stop following me around Reddit. I am suffering in the wake of my infidelity and unprofessional behavior as I knew I would. I understand that this is an appropriate outcome and I'm taking full accountability. I was suspended from work on Monday, and I'll probably be fired sooner than I thought. I had hoped to be able to save money as HR built their case, but it looks like Amy's brother basically performed the entire investigation for them. After an excruciating 3-hour run through everything they had, I spoke to the founder, and he recommended the solicitor I am now using. The issue is that the company has come down hard to protect themselves, because even though Amy's family doesn't have much of a claim, any suggestion of a cover-up could cause damage regardless. The founder still thinks my offer to pay them back will keep it out of court, and some more information has come to light, so it's not certain I won't be prosecuted, but I'm quietly hopeful. I can't afford to keep the solicitor if this goes much further, especially with a divorce on the horizon. I have no idea what he's talking about.
I'm so confused.
How does having a workplace affair warrant everything that he just said?
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one confused.
Things are not good with my wife.
Duh.
I am still committed to making this as easy as possible for her, but I had to draw a line when it came to my daughter. When I got home from being unceremoniously escorted out of my office, she already had a bag packed for me. She wouldn't let me wait at the house until my daughter was back. She wouldn't let me check I had everything I needed. She wouldn't let me take the car. She didn't care that I had nowhere to go.
Boo-hoo!
I spent 2 nights in a hotel. Then, when I got back, she refused to let me see my little girl. She tried to stop me, but we own the house jointly, and it was my only option. My wife has family she could stay with, but she won't leave our daughter here, and she's absolutely not taking her, so we're at a stalemate right now. I'm keeping out of her way the best I can, which I appreciate is the least that I can do.
Wait, he's staying in the house?
I mean, if you have nowhere to go, it's half your house. Where else are you going to go? Like, yeah, you sleep on the couch, but like it's still
a hotel.
Half your house.
A hotel.
You can't afford that.
A motel.
You've already destroyed your life. Now you're just sleeping on the couch.
Oh my God.
The Amy situation is quite difficult to talk about, and a lot hasn't sunk in yet. It turns out that she didn't love me as much as I loved her, if at all.
I'm dead.
Her brother sent me images of her talking to her friends about me, and it's hard to believe they came from the person I loved. But they are real. Sorry to those who were heavily invested in me being a predatory abuser. But she and her friends had a good laugh about her manipulating me for money and a promotion. The role came with a big pay raise, and it looks like her plan was to treat it as free cash, then go work with one of her friends when it fell through. She knew I'd come under scrutiny whenever she messed up and assumed I'd keep stepping in to save her.
Oh my God.
She was right.
Oh my God.
Obviously, I am completely humiliated. I was planning to give up everything to build a life with her, and she was treating me like a joke the whole time. My feelings are complicated, so please don't feel entitled to any expansion on this, but I no longer feel guilt over her death. Reddit acted like I kept her hostage while she begged for help. What actually happened was that I asked if she could ask her friend to take her to the hospital because I had to go home. She said that was fine because she needed to get some clothes back from her anyway. I dropped her off as normal. Ultimately, she was an adult who had a better understanding of her medical needs than I did. I still don't know what happened between us saying goodbye and her death, but whatever it was, it had nothing to do with me. I'm sorry for her family's loss, but I bear no responsibility for her passing.
Damn, the switch up is crazy.
After Amy's messages to her friends were passed around, a few people quietly reached out with words of support. I assumed everyone would write me off like Reddit did, as an abuser and a predator. Now it's clear that Amy was using me. They see me as a fool who had then lost it all. It's beyond humiliating. But I have learned I'd rather be pitied than despised, and it improves my legal position with work. They're small mercies, but I'll take what I can get. I remain filled with regret, but I will have learned many lessons by the time I get through this. I may have been deceived, but I am a grown man who makes my choices, and I take full responsibility for them.
It doesn't seem like he actually does, though. Like, it doesn't seem like he actually would have... Okay, well, the thing I don't understand about cheating is, like, why not just leave? Why not just divorce your wife first and then pursue that relationship?
I feel like there's a spice added into the mix.
Yeah,
when
it's
forbidden.
Exactly.
Forbidden apple,
love.
forbidden spiciness.
But yeah, no, I don't feel any remorse.
You know, it kind of makes sense how he doesn't feel any remorse either.
Yeah.
At first, so it seems like he gave her a promotion that she didn't deserve, that she didn't do the work for. So she got a pay bump, and then he kept having to fix all of her fuck ups in the job role. And he was doing that because she was manipulating him into doing it. So he's a sucker. Yeah. And he felt guilty that, I should have, even though in the beginning it still had nothing to do with him. Like, he wasn't at fault. He didn't, he didn't hit her with her car, then leave her bleeding out on the side of the road. Okay. It's the show that we're watching lately. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have a direct result from it. Like, she had an allergic reaction.
He didn't kill her.
She did, she did the EpiPen, and she didn't say, I need to go to the hospital right away. She's like, I'll go home, I'll get some clothes. She's an adult.
She didn't ask him to take her to the hospital.
Exactly. So. She didn't say, I need you to take me to the hospital, and he kicked her out of her car. Like, no, I gotta go see my wife. Like, he left her on the street. Like, she allowed him to take her home for her to do whatever she needed to do. But there would still be that guilt of, like, I was the last one there. Yeah. Like, I could have done something better. I could understand where his guilt's coming from. And then a complete 180, he found out, this chick was just using me. She didn't give a shit about me. That would erase that guilt that you feel. Then you go back to the facts. So the facts were, like, she was an adult. She made her own choices and stuff. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. This one was wild.
Top comment, quote, "The founder still thinks my offer to pay them back will keep it out of court. So, did you steal money from your company on top of abusing your authority at work?"
Right? Like, I'm so confused about that.
So then another commenter says, he was using company funds to fund all their little trips. So he's hoping if he pays back the funds embezzled, they won't file a lawsuit. He plotted how to cover it up in many, many text messages to his soulmate. Frickin' buffoon.
Wait, how does this person know this?
Maybe that's a leap, but that would make sense. I feel like for everything Tom found on his sister's phone, vice versa. But, like, if that's the case, why does Tom hate him so much?
That's true.
Like, wouldn't Tom know, like, his sister was the one who was abusing him?
Maybe he just really hates cheaters.
Maybe. Like, fuck it, I'm blow this whole shit up. Yeah. I want to nuke it all.
He's like, I've been cheated before. I've been scorned. I want to give everything to let this man rot.
That's crazy.
This one was crazy.
Like, there's all the cheating stories out there where they hook up with their coworkers and they ruin it. This dude doubled down. He's like, I'm going to hook up with someone who's my subordinate, someone who's below me, who I'm their boss.
Yeah, there's a power dynamic.
I'm going to give them the unfair pay raise because I love her. And she was just like, this dumb motherfucker is going to do this because he loves me, blah, blah, blah. Just taking advantage of him.
Crazy. Ouch. I think we don't usually have, like, assholes in... Like, most of the stuff that we read is, like, not the asshole. And we don't really have asshole perspectives.
True Off My Chest brings you those asshole perspectives.
Yeah, but, like, True Off My Chest is usually, like, we feel bad for them. So this is, like, that's why I was like, fuck, my feelings were conflicted. I was like,
right?
He's giving us, like, his point of view of, like, everything that he's going through. Like, yes.
Thank you for your story, but I don't feel bad for you.
But, like, you deserve it. I don't know. You deserve it.
Sucks to suck.
Like, think twice before you're gonna cheat, guys. Like,
bro, he didn't only cheat.
He really,
embezzled funds.
like,
he gave a promotion to somebody who didn't deserve it and had to cover up their work. That's basically stealing. That's theft of money because you're giving money to the person who's not doing the work for it.
It doesn't even sound like he's sorry though to his wife is what I'm saying. Like all this stuff is like
I don't think he is.
He's not sorry. He's just like sad about like he's heartbroken about his past lover
And his
not
work
actually
life
loving
getting blown up.
Yeah, like he's not sorry. He's not really sympathetic. Like I'm not feeling remorse from him.
I'm not feeling it either.
So you kind of suck, bro.
Sucks to suck, dude. Karma.
It is karma.
Damn.
I believe it.
Damn.
We have to do a karma episode.
We have.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we have.
We've done revenge. We've never done karma.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
We have a Karma Is My Boyfriend title, but we have not done it.
All right. That's fair. Yeah, you're right. Accurate. 61 episodes and we haven't done a karma one. Guess we'll have to get to work.
Yeah. All right. Back to me?
Back to you.